Ace Podcast.
You are listening to the Crazy Town Podcast, bonus episode 1 of Season 1. The Get to Know Your Host While They Drink Beer and Get Drunk Spectacular Extravaganza Part 1. We'll be basically asking each other random questions so you can get to know the host of the show a little better. This is Part 1 of 2. We hope you enjoy.
One, take 3!
Welcome to a very special edition of the Crazy Town Podcast. It's the Get to Know Your Host Questionnaire Beer Drink Spectacular with TNT Dynamite. Welcome, TNT.
TNT Dynamite here, the explosive one. TNT Dynamite. Back again, folks.
Oh, he's back again, like the HIV. Oh wait, that was a couple episodes ago when you said you were like Charlie Sheen and forgot he had HIV.
Does HIV ever go anywhere?
No, wait, I meant like scabies.
Herpes goes away.
No, it just recesses.
Well, I mean, you have an outbreak and then it goes away. Like, oh, maybe herpes is gone. Nope. It's back.
Yep. Oh, man. Well, we're back like herpes, everyone. TNT, why don't you tell everybody where they can find your shit on the interwebs?
TNT Dynamite, Twitter /TNT Dynamite, YouTube /TNT Dynamite, and I'm on the Crazy Town Podcast pretty regularly.
Are you? You're a regular old co-host now.
I love it.
I love it too, my friend. Everybody else seems to love it as well. So, anyways, this is the Crazy Town Podcast. We are going to do something a little different. We're just going to ask each other random-ass questions and see where it goes, and hopefully it doesn't suck. But guess what? You get to be our guinea pigs, everyone. So if you aren't following us on Twitter, it's at The Crazy Town Pod. The website is thecrazytown.com. And there will be no shout-out today because it's such an impromptu thing, I don't even know who I would shout out to. So, we are going to take a break. We will be right back, and we will get into some questions so you can get to know your hosts of the Crazy Town Podcast. We'll be back in just a second.
Where am I?
All right, and we are back on the Crazy Town Podcast. This is Jonas, and I'm here with Drake's clone, TNT Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm basically Drake.
Well, I mean, you guys are both on Twitter, right?
Yeah, we're both on Twitter, and apparently we both have notes on our phone that are guaranteed to be number 1 hits on the Billboard charts.
And that's all that matters, is number 1 Billboard hits.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to be very much like anyone who has Twitter.
No, only the famous people because of my vast popularity.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I think I'm at double-digit followers now, so yeah.
I think, oh, shit, are you?
I'm basically the POTUS.
You got that 49 to 63 demographic of females locked down?
Yeah, call me 49 to 63-year-olds.
Hit me up, girl, if you know how to use a cell phone.
You ever been with an old woman?
Like, how old?
I don't know, man. You know what an older woman is.
Like, over 50?
Okay.
No, I've never been with anybody over 50.
Over 40?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to see you're not, like, racist.
How is that racist? That would be fucking, like... I don't know. Is it women over 40 a race all of a sudden? It's that new race we don't know about yet.
I don't know, man, but no, that's good, man. Can we put what was her number? And how old were you? What was the age disparity?
I was Oh, we'll just say the age disparity is 7 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's the largest.
And then on the other end of the spectrum was 21, and it was also 7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's the largest gap that you've ever had, huh?
That's what she said.
Jesus, you need a soundboard.
Yeah, I know, right? You need to make a fucking soundboard, dude. You're the fucking co-host. You do the sounds.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You had the fucking buzzer on the Are You Urban? We need that every time going forward.
I know, and it hurt my heart every time I had to buzz myself.
Oh. All right, everybody. Enough bullshit. We're going to let you get to know Jonas and TNT Dynamite a little better. We are going to crossfire questions and see where the hell the conversation goes. And we're going to start right now. TNT.
What?
What two foods put together that most people would think are weird do you enjoy?
Wow, man. Like, you always come with the heat. You bring the fire
They call me fucking Fire Dome in the hood, bro.
Yeah, okay, look. Like, recently, this might not even be on the same par of what you were thinking, but recently, I went to McDonald's, and, you know, like, they have, what do you call that, the McMuffin?
The Egg McMuffin?
Yeah, like, usually I'll get a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Right, okay.
You can substitute for steak. And the steak comes with, like, sauteed onions and shit, like, with the patty.
They have a steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Yes, they do. But you can put it on a McMuffin. Well, recently what I did is I was like, you know what? I'm a fucking weird guy. I'm gonna get a steak, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Jonas, I shit you not. The heavens opened up. The angels shone down on me. A deity with light and vibrance my dick.
Wow. Jesus.
Grew
now you're
5
talking about
inches.
your dick? Like it went from McGriddle to dick talk.
It's me, dude.
Yeah, that's
Come
true.
on.
That's true. Jesus. Wow.
But yeah, it was a weird, like, even the girl when I ordered it, she was kind of like, that's kind of odd, but it was fucking delicious, man.
Me? I got two. Two off the top of my head. I like to dip pretzels in pudding.
Okay, you're weird. Okay.
Don't fucking judge me. Listen, back like in elementary school, when I was fucking poor little kid, you'd have like 30 cents left over from your lunch money. I'd get a pretzel cut, I'd get two pretzel sticks, and a cup of chocolate pudding, and I'd dip that shit. And it's good as fuck.
So that's like a Dunkaroo, basically.
A dunk? Yeah, I don't know what that means, but we'll go with it.
You don't remember Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroo? Like Duncan Hines?
Oh, Dunkaroo. Man, you're the nostalgia guy, too. You know, I kind of figured you'd remember this.
Yeah, I'm straight up.
Dunkaroos were like, they were like Lunchables, but it was just like Pop-Tart sticks, and you dip them in like icing or fucking like.
Oh, yeah. I got you. All right, I got it. Now, the other one I got, I think a lot of people can appreciate this. Dipping French fries in your milkshake.
Oh, like a Frosty?
Yeah, Frosty or a milkshake.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty common, though, honestly. Maybe not, but...
It's good as fuck, man. Something about that salt in that ice cream, man. I need to search salt and ice cream.
Yeah. I use fries with mustard.
Really? Just mustard?
Yeah, I just don't like ketchup.
Dude, there was this foreign exchange student that went to my high school. Oddly enough, we got him in some trouble. He almost got deported because of us.
What?
Alright, so he was a cool dude. This dude was cool as fuck, and he was from Ecuador. And he would and he came to the school, and we immediately hit it off with like me and like everyone that I was hanging out with in high school. And we took him to a party, and he got really drunk, and he passed the fuck out on the floor. And every time we tried to fucking wake him up, he would just talk to us in Spanish. Because he was from Ecuador, and that's what they speak there. So he was so fucked up, he was just speaking his native tongue only. What? And so we didn't get him home until like 9 o'clock in the morning. He's like a 16-year-old kid, right? We're in high school. And, he got in a lot of trouble for that. he didn't get deported, but yeah.
Yeah, that was before my time then, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, that was before I knew you. Like, not long before, but yeah, definitely. That dude was fucking, he was a fun-ass guy. So,
good job.
Yeah.
Fucking up exchange students' lives.
Hey man, they come to America for the experience, right?
No. I don't know what exchange student program is going to send their child to fucking that part of Ohio.
Oh,
man,
God. I mean,
places.
like, if you're an exchange student, you got to go to where we're from. You may be not too good off. Anymore. They probably don't even have foreign exchange students.
Yeah, that's not exactly the cultural epicenter that
yes,
may seem.
It's probably the entire polar opposite of cultural epicenter. Unless by culture you mean meth and other drugs.
Exactly.
If you're looking to go to a meth sore of the country, that's where you need to go. All right, your turn. Let's go. Question 2.
Oh, my turn. Okay. All right. Let's start off with this. I think a lot of people want to know this, and I'm going to start off on a serious note here.
Oh man, fuck, dude. Okay.
It's fine. I just want to know,
get all deep.
What was your inspiration for starting the podcast, and what kind of like spurred you along? What would you say was the straw that broke the camel's back that actually got you started?
Look at this. Let me preach to you guys, right?
I told you I was going to give you a soapbox.
That was like a softball. You toss that shit up like. Why don't you tell everybody about why you did the podcast?
I know, but you're talking about like sandwiches and shit.
All right, complete honesty, 100%.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to do a podcast, like for years. Before I moved to Texas, I talked to people about doing a podcast, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, dude, that'd be awesome," and then no one would ever follow through. So I kind of put it on the back burner because I didn't know how to do it by myself. So I started looking for solo podcasts and found a couple and listened to them. And I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of get the idea because everyone I was listening to had numerous people, guests, blah, blah, blah. Well, what happened was for about 6 or 8 months, I had this giant creative void. Like, I needed to do something creative, but I tried sculpting with clay. I tried getting back into painting with acrylic. I tried drawing with charcoal pencils. I tried every fucking thing known to man. And I finally one day was like, fuck it, I'm going to start a podcast. So I spent starting October of last year, well, it was 2016, I spent probably 2 months researching, how to get it set up and everything. I mean, just all the generals about podcasting.
Yeah, so there's a lot involved.
Oh my God, dude. People think podcasting is easy. It is not.
It really isn't.
Once you get it set up, the editing and all that is fairly easy. It's just time consuming. But getting shit set, setting up your RSS, hosting, setting up Twitter, Facebook, getting on everything. It's a process, dude. Websites. But dude, literally the only reason I started this podcast was to fill my own creative void. And I started the podcast thinking no one would ever listen to the show. And if you go back, my first 5 episodes are just me. And then you and Chachmeyer came to visit me last New Year's Eve, and we started fucking doing podcasts, and now where are we at? What is today? June 23rd? Shit, that's gonna date this shit, 'cause this ain't gonna come out till August, but anyways.
Yeah, whatever.
And then all of a sudden it's oh shit, and now we have something going, dude, and I like it, and people seem to enjoy it, so
I never knew you were such a creative and artistic type. I did notice that you have your own paintings, around your house and shit.
Yes.
But I never knew you were such a creative person, that you had that bone or that urge and that yearning in you.
Dude, I was you can ask, there's a couple people I work with. I literally tried everything and nothing. For about a year, oh my God, dude. I'd pick up my Xbox controller and I would go through every game I had and I'd be I don't want to play any of this. And then I'd do other, I needed something and I found it, man. 'Cause you know what's awesome about doing a podcast? There's no fucking rules.
True.
We can do anything we want. We can say anything we want. We can do anything we want. And if they don't like it, they won't listen anymore.
Yeah.
So my mindset has been, I'm doing this to have fun, and if I don't want to make it like a job, and it's been a fuckload of fun, man. It's been a 6-month, 7-month endeavor.
Yeah. Oh, I fell in love with it the first time you invited me on with the Tupac and the pizza toppings and that shit.
Yeah, dude. That first episode, anyone who's listening, episode 6 is a really underrated episode. It's the first episode with TNT Dynamite.
Oh, shit.
It is. Dude, this is episode, we did 18, then these are coming in between the 2 seasons. So, I mean, this is gonna be like, fucking, yeah, dude, we're getting up there. But episode 6, we talk about some Tupac anthems, we talk about peeing in the shower, we talk about Ronda Rousey getting rouseyed, we talk...
Hashtag rousey.
Hashtag rousey. Anyway, so that's basically your answer is you fucking just, you sat down to do it, and then you were like, this is awesome.
Yeah, man. I was wanting to get into being more creative myself. I don't have the drive and the initiative that you do, though.
Well, I mean, shit. I mean, I do all the work, and then I'm like, hey, you want to come record? And you're like, yeah. And then you just sit there and talk. So, I mean, that's pretty sweet.
It's definitely your baby, but I'm willing to hold and feed it every once in a while.
It wouldn't be the Crazy Town podcast without TNT Dynamite, even though I do most of the fucking prep. It's all good.
You do. This man is a fucking workhorse. I respect your grind. All right, your turn, man. You ask one.
Do you believe in aliens?
Wow. Yeah, absolutely I do. I just find that, it'd be kind of odd if we were the only life in the universe. So there's got to be life elsewhere.
I take more of the agnostic approach. Like, I would be ignorant to think that we're the only life form in this universe. But at the same time, there's no fucking proof that there's anything but us.
I don't think that we should contact life on other planets.
Oh, no. Like, no. I think that us trying to find life on other planets is bad.
Because I think, what would we do if we found life on another planet is as people, we want to study it. We're going to put it in the fucking test tube. We're going to dissect it. They probably would do the same thing to us.
Well, but here's the deal. Okay, here's the realistic options about these aliens, right? So we find aliens. One, they're on the same boat we are. They're like, ooh, I want to know about your culture. I want to know about your culture. But there's a giant fucking language barrier. They may speak in fucking telepathic fucking squares. We have no idea.
Telepathic squares.
Yeah, it's like Hollywood squares, but telepathic. Jim J. Bullock for center.
I'll take Dean Cain for the block.
Yeah, right. Or they find out we're here. Their entire fucking destiny is destroy everything in the world.
Yeah.
So they come and destroy us. Or I'm trying to be politically correct, but we pull a Christopher Columbus on them and we try to take over their planet.
Yeah.
Can you not see us trying to take over an alien's planet because we are fucking ignorant?
And that's the thing. It's not like I don't feel like the everyday person is going to be like, hey, let's go take over the planet. Me and you as the layman, we're going to be like, hey, let's try to communicate and fucking, compromise and try to help each other out. They might have technology that we don't have. We might have some that they don't have.
Right.
But we're run by governments. Every single country is run by...
They're like, and their mindset is, what resources do they have that we can take?
Exactly.
So it's like, I'd be like, oh, dude, you're a cool-ass alien. Come over and hang out. Let's fucking get to know each other. And then the government's like, oh, you have space oil. Let's go make space oil and take it over into our fucking...
Could you imagine what President Trump would do with aliens? I'm not getting political, but come on, dude.
You know what's funny?
That would be
what's funny about this podcast?
We're dead.
So,
right.
So, tangent.
Go ahead.
Listen, there's a million podcasts out there. Obviously, millions of podcasts. Everybody's got a podcast anymore. Yeah. This is starting to become really fucking big. 90% of the podcasts out there talk about movies, music, politics, wrestling, comics. We never talk about any of that shit. You notice that? We talk about, we're like the anti-podcast.
Yeah, we are. I guess I should delete this question about...
You're like, oh god, this one about politics, let's cross that out.
New Wonder Woman movie, I'll just delete that.
I'll be like... Delete that one. Alright, so it's, I did the aliens.
Oh yeah, so it's my turn, huh?
Your turn, man.
Should I go?
Unless you want to talk about AIDS.
No, that's later. I
Okay.
actually have that on here.
Oh, okay.
All right, look, here's one.
Alright.
You have to lose 3 body parts.
Ooh.
You gotta pick your top 3 body parts that you could lose and be perfectly fine.
Okay,
with your
now
life.
let me ask you a question. Does
What's
each
up?
finger and toe count individually, or is it like all fingers, all toes?
Let's just say, one hand. Fingers on one hand. So
Okay.
you don't have to lose all fingers.
I wouldn't lose fingers regardless. Alright. 3 body
pick
parts.
5.
I would lose... Let's see here. I would lose 3 body parts, dude. There's not that many you can cut off. like, there's only legs and arms and eyes and ears and shit. Like,
think outside the box, man.
okay,
Come on.
Can I count my hair?
Absolutely.
All right,
Good job.
hair number 1. Hair is gone.
Would you go bald?
I'll even take all body hair. All of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
Good.
enough of it, so we'll fucking cut that out.
There's 1.
2. I'll take. If you cut your ears off, you can still hear, right?
Probably. You're gonna look weird, but hey.
Well, I mean, you're cutting off body parts. You're gonna look weird regardless, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna pick your.
Can I take one ear? Or does it have to be both ears?
Yeah. Well, I want you to pick the other ears.
Okay.
Your third
All right. So
option,
I'll take hair and ears.
Yeah.
Oh God. Now we're getting into like the real shit.
Yeah, man. There's not much else.
God. What is like the least debilitating thing I can lose? Like, what can I lose and still function as a fucking somewhat normal person with no hair and no ears?
You'd be fine without a foot.
Yes. Be fucking hobbling around, get peg leg Pete and shit.
We can get you a bionic foot, man. 2017.
Like a fucking T-Rex on T-Rex Island.
Yeah, like Jurassic Park.
Don't fucking start with me about Jurassic Park and T-Rex Island again. Let's see.
No.
Dude, this is a trick question. I know you got something crazy up your sleeve.
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my fingernails.
Very good, man. You know you picked 2 of the ones that I was gonna pick.
Oh, did you? What'd you pick? What were your 3?
Alright, my 3 were, I feel like I could go without my balls, for one thing.
Oh,
now,
yeah? Oh, testicles! Fuck, man!
You don't need them. You don't need them.
Yeah, because if I lost my fucking fingernails, my testicles, and my hair, I would still be normal in the head.
Exactly.
Oh, you fucking
And I feel like it would streamline the whole area. Like, I think it'd be aerodynamic. It would look nicer. It'd clean it up a lot, you know? And, I was thinking maybe like 1 eye. I don't know if I want to lose both eyes.
Can we do eyes? I mean, like, we went both ears. Can we do one eye?
Yeah, that's true. Like, I wouldn't mind losing 1 eye, because I get like
this is a side question. Or I have a side question.
Eye patch.
Would you this is like, now this doesn't count as my question. This kind of goes with your shit. Would you rather be blind or deaf?
Deaf.
Yeah, me too, man. Like, I love music, but I think I know enough music that I could, like, sing it in my head. I'm a very visual person.
Yeah. And we've been talking for years, so I don't think the language...
But let me throw this at you. How would we do a podcast if we can't hear?
Oh, God. I have to give it up. Yeah, that would suck.
Well, but here's the other thing. If I couldn't see, I couldn't edit the podcast, so I'd be fucked.
I was going to say,
so
you're going to have a hard time calling me
on
Skype if you can't see.
I'd have to have, like, someone here, like, jostling my balls while I try to talk to you. That has nothing to do with being blind or deaf, but I would love someone to jostle my balls while I'm talking to you.
Unless you give your balls up, in which case.
Yeah, then there's just a fucking flap of skin while you're fucking...
No, they trim that off, man.
Oh, do they? It's like a sheath. The word sheath is awesome.
I like to sheath. It's also a verb.
Wait. Oh yeah, to sheath your sword.
There you go.
Man, you're fucking bringing out all the shit. All right.
I love it. It's your turn.
All right.
Let's
see here. What are you interested in that most people don't know about?
What am I interested in?
It doesn't have to be something that you, like, do constantly, but something that, like, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool that other people may not even know exists.
I don't know, man. I guess, I'm very interested in like language and learning words. I try to like learn 2 or 3 words a week.
Are you gonna move Spanish when you come here?
No. I just like expanding my vocabulary.
Oh, okay, vocabulation.
Yeah. I just like to expand my vocabulary.
Have you ever heard of geocaching?
No, I'm not.
Dude,
I'm familiar with that.
I've never done it, which I should, because I'm sure where I am, it's fucking popular because it's fucking hipster and trendy as fuck here. What geocaching is, I saw a movie that talked about, that like, the characters in it were doing geocaching, which was, I mean, it's a long time ago. But what it is basically is like, you go to a place, anywhere, it could be like in the middle of the fucking woods, and you mark down the actual, like, the coordinates, like the GPS coordinates. So you have the latitude and the longitude of where you're at. And wherever you go, you put a stash. And then you put...
A stash of what?
Well, I'm getting there.
Okay.
It could be anything. And like, then then there's other people in the world who geocache, and what they do is they find your coordinates. They go to your coordinates, they find your stash, and what they do is they take one thing out of the stash and put something else in. So, like, say you go and start a stash, you could have, like, you know, like a little fucking guitar pick, a menu from a restaurant, a fucking whatever. You start out with, like, say, 5 things. And you put it in, like, a box and you hide it, like a base of a tree in the woods, and you get the coordinates. Then someone else goes there, and they, like, take the guitar pick and put in, like, a fucking, like, bracelet they made or whatever. So, like, it's a constant circle of life.
What kind of fucking preppy hippie bullshit is this, Jonas?
Dude, I don't do it. It's just fucking interesting, man. It sounds cool as fuck.
I just picture a bunch of dirty hippies leaving, like, used needles and fucking...
I take out this book of matches, and I put my used heroin needle in.
I'm good. That seems like you're setting yourself up to get robbed. I mean, I understand, like, it sounds innocent and everything, but I don't know, man. Call me cynical. I just see the problems in going out to, like, random locations where people...
Well, but it's meant to be, like, in the woods and shit.
Oh, like, yeah, that's even safer.
Not like in the hood on the corner of 51st and fucking...
Dude, the woods are just as dangerous as the hood on the corner of 51st.
That's true.
At least there's less people in the woods.
Yeah, but there's also animals that could eat your scrote.
Exactly. You had the beardy guys on, and you know they have guns. Everybody in the woods has guns.
Man, I want to have them guys on again. We need to do a full episode of, like, all 4 of us.
I love those guys.
Those guys are awesome. Oh, man. Shout out to the Beardy 5 podcast. Fucking awesome dudes. At the Beardy 5. And, yeah, I think that's it. They're very awesome.
I want to have your children.
TNT Dynamite wants to have a man baby. All right, man. Let's see here. We've been going for a little while. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick break? We'll come right back at the Crazy Town Podcast and get into some more questions to get to know your host. All right, we are back on the Crazy Town Podcast Questionnaire, the host spectacular, drinking beer, hanging out in between seasons spectacular.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Are you? Yeah, me too. I only got one more fucking tall boy left, man. We'll make it work. All right, TNT, your question, go.
Oh, it's me, yeah, okay, cool. Hey, okay, look, here's a simple one. I think people might want to know this. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, God.
And let's go, what's your favorite movie and why? Why do you like it?
Oh, dude, I worked at Blockbuster for like 5 years, man.
Well,
you can't pull the fucking favorite movie question on me.
How do you don't have a favorite movie?
Oh, well, I gotta think, man. I've watched 1 billion movies.
I know, and you remember all of them, like word for word and line for line.
Oh my God, my memory's too good. Alright. Alright, if I have to go, okay, based solely on originality, like the wow factor of the first time I watched it, and all that shit, Fight Club.
What? Jonas.
What?
My favorite movie is Fight Club.
Whoa!
I shit you fucking not.
Dude.
I have it written down here, because I write the questions out, and then I write my answers for most of them so I don't forget. My favorite movie is Fight Club, man.
Dude, the first time I saw that movie?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Mind blown. Like, I didn't see that shit coming at all.
No.
Yeah,
No.
man.
I watched that movie 100 times. I've seen that movie probably 60 times. Easy. I used to watch it every day for like the summer.
If I have to pick like a non like drama movie, I can watch Basketball 1 million times. I have watched that movie 1 million times. And
I feel that way about Friday as well, man.
Dude, it always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
There's like, I've seen it probably at least 100 times, and I still catch shit that I forget about or whatever. It's just so fucking funny. Those dudes from South Park are fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah, that is a good movie. That's a classic, man.
Dude, I love where he's like, in the beginning where they let Squeak move in, and then he's like, oh no, he goes, oh, that's a totally sweet bed, and he's like, oh no, that's Jenkins' bed, the dog. He goes, there's your bed over there, and he's like, oh, weak, dude, how am I gonna get a chick in that bed? He's like, oh, you couldn't get a chick with $100 bill hanging out of your zipper, and he's like, yeah, I could. He goes, no, you can't, you're a little bitch.
I think I've seen that movie maybe once, but I know it's a classic.
Oh,
man.
It's so good, dude. Oh, then you need to watch that shit. It's fucking, there's so many little jokes.
It's been a while. I can't believe you like Fight Club like that, man.
Dude, I love Fight Club. That movie's so fucking good, man. Like, it
really
just
is.
blew my fucking mind. But then when I went back and watched it after, like, watching it the first time, that whole movie is one giant clue, spoiler alert, that they're the same person.
Yeah, with the fact that they have like the single frame cut-ins of Tyler throughout the entire movie, or Brad Pitt throughout the entire movie, and as he slowly begins his descent into like insanity, I guess, to a certain extent.
Right, yeah, that's true.
You can just you see more and more flickers of Tyler, and
it's a good ass movie, dude.
Yeah,
I need to read the book. I heard the book is really fucking good.
You know what? I don't like reading books for pleasure. I prefer to read books to learn. But I would read the fucking Fight Club.
Yeah, most of the time if I read a book, it's something to, like, enhance my knowledge, not just for, like, fiction.
Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy!
That's awesome.
Dude, I really didn't expect you to say Fight Club.
Out of all the movies in the world.
Holy shit, man.
Blew your mind, man. Fucking, hey, you know? Alright. What food do you crave most?
Wow.
Like, if you fucking, like, get a craving for something, 9 times out of 10, what food is it?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, man, I don't really think I get food cravings. Like, I tend to not care. I just want, like, the long chain saccharides to enter my system, produce ATP to continue metabolic processes.
Don't get all health fucking science with this and shit.
That's all I want, man. I want ATP, fucking muscle reactions, fucking metabolic processes.
Alright, well, since you're gonna bitch out and not take a food that you like...
meat. Meat in general. I like meat.
I bet you do.
Is my favorite.
I bet you love meat.
Lasagna is my favorite food.
Ooh.
I can tell you that. I love lasagna. Well made.
Alright. I always crave pizza and wings.
Okay. Yeah, that's meat. There's meat in that.
Oh, man, dude, if I could find some good motherfucking chicken wings, whoo, boy. Talk about some fucking chicken wings. That's it.
Fried or baked?
Oh, dude, who's gonna bake some chicken wings?
Thank you!
I mean, like, now, like, I kind of do eat them baked sometimes, because, like, I've been trying to not eat so fucking terrible, but, like, as far as, like, wow factor goes, if you eat baked chicken wings, it's like when you fucking, like, bang a chick with a rubber on. It's like, it's good, but you know it could be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
see, you knew that example right off you knew exactly what I was talking about.
I think most of the men in the audience are going to be able to understand that. I mean, women too, man. Women don't like condoms either.
Yeah, but it prevents those little things from running around. Those, like,
just want all our listeners to make sure to use condoms. Have your pet spayed or neutered.
Have your pet spayed or neutered. So, alright, man, your turn.
So is it my turn? Holy shit. Just come out of nowhere with it. Alright, if you could change your name, what do you think you would change it to?
I would change my name to Xanthus.
Oh, wow, you were ready for that one.
Dude.
Why Xanthus?
Xavier, I would either change it to Xavier, Xanthus, or Xander. Any name that begins with X. Fucking love those names, dude. Xander, Xantus, Xavier. Any of the three.
Really?
I don't know why. I've always fucking loved names that begin with X.
Do you think people would take you seriously if your name was fucking Xanther?
Wait a second, you just comboed two of those names.
I'm just saying, man.
It's not Xanther, it's Xander or Xanthus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't fucking hate on my names, bro.
All right, Professor X. I didn't realize.
If my name was now, do I think people would take me serious if my name was Xanthus? Probably not. They'd be like, look at this fucking guy, Xanthus. Who the fuck does he think he is, a Greek god or something?
Right.
What about you? What would you change your name to?
And I was thinking about this when I picked the question up. I want something sexy, and nothing's more sexy, sensual, speaks to the vagina like a nice Latin name. So,
ooh, Enrique.
I was thinking like, and I don't know very many Latin people, but I like when they have names that go on and they're exotic sounding. So I was thinking Francisco Escobar, Mario Lopez, Valerio Rodriguez, Dwayne Johnson. Because I feel like that's
you get AC Slater and The Rock, and I like it.
Like it gets me wet when I say it.
Ooh, yeah, I'm sure it would get some motherfucking.
And I don't know who AC Slater or Rock are, but
whatever, don't fucking front. Yeah, Dynamite's fronting.
I am basically Mario.
All right, what is your most visited website?
Probably X Hamster.
Oh Jesus! I watch porn all day long.
Do you?
No, that's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I would probably say my single most visited website is probably Reddit.
Really?
I look at Reddit all the time, dude. I gotta fucking find topics for the show, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I'm always looking at, like, random shit. Plus, dude, some of the shit they got on there is so fucking funny. Oh my god,
man. I just recently got into Reddit, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, man, it's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, so you don't look at porn? Is that what you're trying to say to the viewers?
Oh, yes.
What was that noise? Did you step on a baby elephant?
I think they call it blowing raspberries on the closed captions.
Okay.
I never knew that was called blowing raspberries until I watch movies. Spoiler alert. I watch movies with the English closed captions on so I can read the words because I can't fucking pay attention good enough, I guess. And I never knew that was called blowing raspberries until I did that.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, what kind of porn do you like?
We're getting into the porn?
Oh, no, it actually is a question on my list.
Is it really? I don't know if the Crazy Town fucking listeners want to know all
Hey,
that.
just look, if you like animals, man, just let it be known now. If you like you were the one that brought up the dolphin lady.
That was an interesting news story. That's what this podcast is all about.
Well, this is to get to know the host, and I think the people want to know if you like looking at fucking men jacking off on clowns.
How would you know that was my favorite fucking...
You just like basic boy girl shit, that's fine too, man. I understand.
Man, everything. Not animals and weird shit, but like...
Like gay shit?
No, definitely not, dudes.
I'm so anti-penis myself, man. I have a hard time watching porn with penises in it.
Well, honestly. I mean, that's why they have lesbian porn, dude.
Yeah. I don't know why people are so accepting of the penis in porn. Like, if you pulled your dick out in front of me, I'm gonna be like, dude, this is a problem, you know? Put that thing away.
Yeah, I can't tell you any time I pulled my penis out in front of any of my friends.
Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. But immediately, if there's a girl naked and a dude naked and I'm watching it on a screen, it's okay? No, dude, put that fucking thing away. It's a problem. It's a fucking problem for you to have your penis.
There's enough solo girl and girl stuff out there.
Yeah, that's the shit I prefer anyway. I prefer solo girl. Or, nah, I don't know. I'm not really into lesbian shit either, I guess.
Jesus, just chicks sitting in a room with a fucking fist.
Yeah,
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I like amateur shit,
Yeah, it's all...
Big girls.
Big girls.
BBWs.
BB dubs?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I don't like super skinny bitches. Whatever.
Whatever. Hey, man. BBWs at
TNT
Dynamite.com.
Shout out to all of our chubby girls out there. Dynamite loves you.
Hey, at
no matter what
Dynamite
your
on Twitter. Hit him up. He'll travel the world to see you, girl.
I'll travel the world to see you, girl.
That was a nice rhyme, right? That's like fucking Color Me Bad lyrics.
Oh my god. Who's calling me bad?
They sing I Wanna Sex You Up, dude, from the 90s.
I'm a millennial. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck you, millennial Jackson. Fucking pulling that shit out like you're fucking 20. Ugh. Alright, your turn.
Is it my turn?
Or was the porn question your question?
No. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Alright, ice cream flavor. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Boom.
I like Moose Tracks.
Really? With the little peanut butter cups or with like the mint shit?
Yeah, the peanut butter cups. It's like vanilla ice cream with caramel and like chocolate little peanut butter cups. That shit is good as fuck.
Yeah, man. You almost made me change my answer as soon as you started talking about it. I'm gonna have to go with cookie though. I love
that's good too, man. I like cookies and cream too.
Yeah, that's good.
What's your favorite out of the big three? Strawberry, chocolate, vanilla?
Vanilla.
Yeah, probably me too. Dude, one time when I was like 8 or 10, I had this bar of I got this ice cream bar from the store. It was called the Chocolate Bar. It was COC-A-chocolate bar.
Yeah, the chocolate.
Dude, and it was like soft chocolate and that hard chocolate in the middle. I ate that bitch. I didn't eat chocolate ice cream for like 7 years.
Yeah.
It made me like ill. I like fucking disowned chocolate ice cream after the chocolate.
It's like we have similar stories there too. I had chocolate ice cream one time. I had a bad experience and I was just like, nah, I'm good on chocolate.
Right, and now anymore, like if I'm gonna get a milkshake, I'll get a chocolate milkshake over a vanilla milkshake. But like, I can't. Chocolate fucking. I like chocolate peanut butter milkshakes, dude. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, god damn it. We're like, you know what? We share so much here that it's kind of freaking me out. I'm getting to know this guy along with everybody else.
I know, we've known each other 20 years and like, we're going through this shit and we're like, I never knew that about you.
But fucking chocolate ice cream, I swore off of it for years, and then like fucking maybe like 6-7 years ago, I got chocolate ice cream and I put peanut butter in it. And I was like, this is the most amazing thing that my body has ever had.
It is so good, dude. It's so fucking good. It is. All right. What is your most interesting concert you've ever been to?
This is going to kill you inside.
Oh, God. Are you going to say Backstreet Boys?
I have no problem with BSB, all right? That's what us fans call them, BSB. But no, I've never been to a BSB concert. I have been to maybe 3 concerts in my entire life.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's like slim pickings.
Yeah, I guess so.
I will say is that honorable mention, mosquito bitten bastards.
Yeah, only for all those people from our hometown, which no one listens.
I'll never forget the time I was at a fucking CD release party. This was a local band for us, but Mosquito Bitten Bastards, look them up, man. They're pretty good. Fucking, I went to a CD release party they were having, and I was fucking in the mosh pit, and I started to feel sick. I picked up a glass of beer, poured the contents into an empty or into like the trash can or some shit, threw up in the glass, set it back on the table, and got right back in the fucking mosh pit like a fucking G.
Look at you, OG, triple OG, shit.
But best concert I've ever been to, Outkast.
Outkast?
Sure. Yeah, I actually went to an Outkast concert with my brother, and it was fucking amazing.
Well, it's the most interesting. So I guess, yeah. The most interesting show I ever went to was actually my very first concert ever. I went and saw Marilyn Manson right after Antichrist Superstar came out.
That was at the height of this popularity.
Dude, he was like on the podium ripping Bible pages. It was just such, dude, it was like such a fucking like thing to see. I was like fucking 16, you know what I mean? Or something like that. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But I've also, another one interesting it was a festival concert they had. It was called Tattoo the Earth. Had a bunch of bands, but they had like tattoo tents set up, and people were getting tattoos and piercings and shit, and like, it was pretty cool. I was fucked up on some stuff.
Fucked up on some stuff.
We'll be very vague for the podcasters out there. We'll just say I was fucked up on some stuff.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff back then.
Yeah, there was some stuff done.
There was some goddamn stuff.
There was a lot of stuff.
I'm glad we made it out,
dude,
man. Honestly, when you think about how many people didn't make it out, or how many people are still like feeling the effects of the shit that they did.
I would say that less people made it out than made it through.
Exactly.
But we came through on the other side, man. We got here. We made it.
Yeah, you especially, man, because you were kind of like...
We tried to say.
I mean, you were born and raised.
Oh, yeah, I was flesh and blood from the fucking sea of despair. Yeah, man.
Kind of like during high school.
Yeah, you kind of like showed up like, hey, guys, what's up with this? Oh, my God, what is this place? And then you fucking got out, too. Yeah, you know what happens. All right, man, your turn. Go.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Oh, man, I just did the ice cream flavor, didn't I?
I just did the concert, bro.
Oh, shit. God damn it. All right, fine. Fuck. You win $1 million. Your first purchase.
I'd probably pay off all my student loan debt, to be honest. Is that a purchase?
Really? No, that doesn't count.
Well,
you're not going to do that your first day. You're like, it's the lottery!
I don't know how much money I'll have left after I pay those off.
You're not going to run out the door and immediately buy student loans.
All right. At this point in my life right now, I would probably, I don't know, man. I'd probably buy a podcast studio. How fucking gay is that?
Fucking passion, listeners. Where are you gonna find passion like that?
Dude, I would probably buy like a room and buy some badass equipment so I can go there anytime I want and record. And then I'd buy like a house. You know what? Maybe I'd buy a house because then I can put a podcast studio in the house.
Hey, there you go. There's thinking for you.
But where I live, houses are really expensive, so $1 million wouldn't buy a very nice house.
Yeah, probably be better off to invest it, but you know, it's just for the sake of the question.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you? What would you do?
I'm buying a ticket to fucking Ohio. I'm gonna fucking show out for my family, I guess. I don't know, $1 million. It's not like you can do a lot for people. Yeah, wow.
Well, right, because once you buy yourself a house and a car and some stuff, you ain't got much left. You gotta pay taxes on that shit.
I'm definitely gonna first things first, I'm gonna go out to Ohio and give my mom at least like 50. She's getting 50 G's off jump.
She's getting fucking 5% off the top.
Well, look, the rest of you gotta think about the future.
That's true. Hey, man.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'd probably like pay off my mom's house and pay off her car. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because then she can like, you know, not have as many bills, which helps a lot. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. We love the families.
We do love the families, man.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do one more each, and we'll wrap this up for this episode. Cause fuck, dude, we got a lot. We've went very long on this. We can start a new one in a minute. One more question each. What is your go-to musical artist when you can't decide what you want to listen to?
Wow. All right, so.
It doesn't have to be like all time. It can be like right now. Like right now I'm into so and so. You know what I mean?
Wow, that is really tough. You know, like with you listen to, you're a nostalgia guy. So I'm going to say some shit that people might not even know if you're a little older, but if you're a millennial like me, you'll know. Currently, man, I'm into Young Thug.
Really?
I'm into Young Thug. I like Drake just fine, but you know, he's kind of saturated the market right now. I'm into Young Thug. His voice is like an instrument to me, and I enjoy it.
My best friend.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds from about 2 years ago. That's
you
a good
can't understand what the fuck he's saying, man.
You have not heard My Name is Jeffrey, and he just recently came out with Easy Breezy Beautiful Thugger Girls.
All right, just on that, I have to say I'm gonna have to get on Spotify and listen to that shit.
It's not bad, man.
Can you understand what he says?
No, but like I said, his voice is like an instrument, so it's it's not necessarily about what he's saying all the time.
Hey, why don't you text me that? I want to check it out.
He has it on YouTube. If you go to his YouTube site, I don't want to like fucking promote the guy. I don't even know.
Just text it to me so I don't forget tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah,
that's what I mean. Like legitimately text it to me. Me right now, I'm really into At the Drive-In.
Really?
Yeah, man. I just went and saw him in concert a couple weeks ago. Like, they,
Guys, you're still seeing concerts. I've been to 3 my whole life.
Dude, I've went to a bunch of concerts, man. We're gonna have to fucking... Dude, where you're about to move has a ton of live music. We're gonna have to go to shows, man. That's where all the bitches go.
Oh, I'm game.
Yeah, man. It's awesome. You can go anywhere, any night of the week. But, yeah, dude, I've been really, like, I'd only really listened to, like, one of their CDs, and then, like, they broke up, like, 15 years ago, and then they just put out a new album, like, 3 weeks ago, and, I started listening to their other albums, and, man, I really like a lot of their shit, man. It's different.
Yeah. How's their new CD? Is it any good?
It's growing.
All right, send me some of their older shit, some of their greatest hits, man. I'll check them out too.
Relationship of Command. That CD is the shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Relationship of Command, and I suggest No, My Name is Jeffrey, or Yes, My Name is Jeffrey. I can't remember. No, My Name is Jeffrey.
Something about Jeffrey. Is he talking about Jeffrey from The Fresh Prince?
No, his name is Jeffrey. He was trying to change his name from Young Thug to just go by Jeffrey. I don't know.
I gotcha.
But it didn't stick, man. He's going to be forever known as Young Thug.
Well, yeah. So. I mean, for sure. I mean, if you start out as Young Thug, you can't really fucking change it.
Young Thug.
You know he's going to be Old Thug.
Such a bad name.
That's like Lil Bow Wow changed his name to Bow Wow because he's old now.
That motherfucker's name is Chad Moss, and we will not forget him posting pictures of himself on claiming to be on a private plane.
Oh, God. I don't even know what you're talking about, but that sounds fucking awesome.
God. Gotta get up to date with current events. All right, your turn, man. Or is it my turn?
It's the end of the episode, man. We gotta end it. We're gonna start another one.
All right, cool.
That is all the time we have for this episode of the Crazy Town Podcast, but don't be sad. We're going to have at least one more get to know your host while drinking beer, chilling in between seasons episode of Spectacular. with TNT Dynamite.
Yeah.
TNT, tell everybody where to find your stuff.
TNT Dynamite, Twitter /TNT Dynamite, YouTube /TNT Dynamite, TNT DINOMIGHT. Don't forget it.
All right, and if you aren't following us on Twitter, you better before your grandma disowns you. At the Crazy Town.
Wow.
At the Crazy Town Pod before TNT interrupted rudely. SoundCloud.com /the Crazy Town Podcast. If you want to hit us up on iTunes and leave us a review, that would be fucking spectacular. And that is about it for this episode. We'll be back with another episode talking about our stuff and things. For TNT Dynamite and for Jonas, we are out.